Have you ever woken up and felt like something's just off? Not just the grogginess of a bad night's sleep or the ache in your joints. I'm talking about that spark you used to feel in your 20s, that quiet, confident energy that made you feel ready to take on the day, the kind of strength that reminded you, deep down, I'm still a man. If that feeling has been slipping away lately, you're not alone. I've sat across from countless men in their 50s, 60s, and beyond who share that same quiet frustration. They wonder where their vitality went and if it's gone for good. But what if I told you that a simple bedtime ritual, something as easy as a warm drink, could help bring it back? I'm Dr. Sofia Carter, a urologist with over a decade of experience helping men over 50 rediscover their strength, confidence, and connection to their bodies. I've seen the exhaustion in their eyes, the embarrassment they hide when they talk about feeling less than they used to. And I've also seen the relief when they realize they don't need pills, gimmicks, or grueling routines to feel like themselves again. Today, I'm sharing a secret that's not really a secret at all. It's a simple, science-backed habit rooted in how your body works. It's a bedtime drink that takes 5 minutes to make, but can transform how you feel when you wake up. Let me take you back to a moment I had with a patient named Tom, a 58-year-old accountant with a quick laugh and a love for hiking. Tom came to my office last year, shoulders slumped, admitting he hadn't felt right in months. "Doc," he said, "I sleep 8 hours, but I wake up drained. My wife says I'm not myself. And, well, things aren't working the way they used to, if you know what I mean." I knew exactly what he meant. Tom wasn't just talking about energy. He was talking about his confidence, his drive, the parts of himself that made him feel alive. Tom's story isn't unique, and after 50, your body starts to change in ways you can't always see. Your blood vessels, those flexible highways that carry oxygen and nutrients, begin to stiffen. They don't open as easily as they did in your 20s, which means less blood flow to the places that need it most, like your heart, your muscles, and yes, your pelvic region. Meanwhile, testosterone, the hormone that fuels your drive and repairs your tissues, starts to dip. It's not a cliff dive, just a slow, steady decline about 1% a year after 40. And then there's sleep. You might still get your hours, but it's not as deep or restorative. Your body isn't recovering the way it used to. These changes add up to what I call nighttime recovery debt. It's like trying to charge your phone with a frayed cable. Some power gets through, but not enough. For men, this debt hits hard in 3 areas: energy, mood, and sexual health. Poor blood flow, in particular, is a silent thief. It's not just about erections, though. That's a big concern for many. It's about feeling ready, capable, and strong when you open your eyes in the morning. So, what's the solution? It's not a pill or a flashy supplement. It's a warm, soothing drink you can make tonight with 3 simple ingredients: pure pomegranate juice, a slice of fresh ginger, and warm water. No sugar, no caffeine, just nature doing what it does best. I know it sounds almost too simple, but stay with me. This isn't about magic, it's about biology. And it's about giving your body the tools it needs to heal while you sleep. Let's break it down. Pomegranate juice is a powerhouse. It's packed with polyphenols, natural compounds that act like a maintenance crew for your blood vessels. Picture your arteries as garden hoses. Over time, they get stiff and clogged with inflammation, making it harder for blood to flow. Polyphenols smooth out the inner lining called the endothelium so blood moves freely again. Studies, like one from the Journal of Nutrition in 2017, show pomegranate juice can lower blood pressure and improve vascular health in as little as 4 weeks. That means more oxygen, more nutrients, and better performance where it counts. Then there's ginger, that spicy root you've probably grated into stir fries. It's more than flavor. Ginger boosts nitric oxide, a chemical messenger that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen. Nitric oxide is the same mechanism behind those little blue pills, but ginger works gently, naturally, without forcing your body into overdrive. A 2019 study in Food Science and Nutrition found ginger improves circulation and reduces inflammation, which is critical for men over 50. It's like giving your blood vessels a deep breath, letting them do their job better. And the warm water. It's not just a base for the drink. Warmth soothes your digestive system, calms your nerves, and slightly dilates your blood vessels, making it easier for those polyphenols and ginger compounds to get to work. Think of it as warming up your car engine on a cold morning. It gets everything moving smoothly. Together, these three ingredients create a ritual that signals to your body it's time to rest, repair, and rebuild. I remember another patient, Michael, a 62-year-old retired firefighter. He started this drink after we talked about his restless nights and low morning energy. "Doc, I thought it was just old age," he told me at his follow-up, "but after 2 weeks of drinking this every night, I'm sleeping deeper. I'm not dragging myself out of bed. And my wife, she's noticed a difference, too." Michael's grin said more than his words. It wasn't just about his body, it was about feeling like himself again. Have you noticed something similar in your own life? Maybe you're waking up groggy or feeling like your spark is dimming. If this resonates, I'd love to hear your story in the comments below. What's been your biggest struggle with energy or vitality lately? Sharing can be the first step to finding solutions that work for you. Now, let's talk about why this drink works best at night. Sleep isn't just downtime, it's your body's prime time for healing. While you're dreaming, your cells repair, your hormones rebalance, and your blood vessels practice staying flexible. Testosterone, for example, gets released in small pulses during deep sleep, supporting muscle repair, mood, and yes, sexual function. But if you go to bed dehydrated, inflamed, or full of heavy food, your body spends the night fighting instead of healing. That's where this drink comes in. It's like setting the stage for a good night's work, giving your body the tools to recover properly. But the drink is just one piece of the puzzle. If you want to amplify its effects, try these 3 simple habits as part of your evening routine. First, move gently after dinner. I'm not talking about a gym session, just a 10-minute walk around your neighborhood or a few slow stretches in your living room. A 2021 study in sports medicine showed that light evening movement activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the one that helps you relax and sleep deeply. One of my patients, David, a 55-year-old teacher, started walking with his dog after dinner. "It's not just the drink," he said. "That walk clears my head, and I sleep like a rock." Second, breathe with intention. Before you sip your drink, take 5 deep breaths, inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. This signals your body to shift from fight or flight to rest and digest. It's a small act, but it can lower your heart rate and prepare you for better sleep. I taught this to a patient named An, a 60-year-old Vietnamese grandfather who struggled with nighttime restlessness. After a month, he said his mornings felt lighter and his energy lasted longer. Third, sip your drink slowly. Don't chug it like a chore. Sit for a moment, maybe by a window or with soft music playing. Let it be a ritual, a quiet promise to your body that you're showing up for it. This mindfulness makes the drink more than just ingredients. It's a signal to your nervous system that you're winding down. Over time, your body starts to crave this moment, like a cue that it's safe to rest. These habits don't require hours or effort. They're small, intentional choices that add up. After about 2 weeks, You might notice you're sleeping more soundly, waking up with clearer focus, or even feeling that subtle spark of readiness again. It's not about chasing your 20s, it's about honoring the man you are now, with the wisdom and strength you've earned. Let me tell you about one more patient, James, a 67-year-old who runs a small hardware store. James was skeptical when I suggested the drink. "Doc, I've tried everything," he said. "What's a glass of juice gonna do?" But he gave it a shot, pairing it with a short evening walk. 3 weeks later, he called me, excited. "I'm not waking up to pee 3 times a night anymore," he said. "And mornings I feel alive, like I've got something to give again." James wasn't just talking about his body, he was talking about his confidence, his marriage, his life. That's what this is about. It's not about rewinding the clock or chasing miracles. It's about small, consistent acts of care that remind your body it's still capable. It's about waking up and feeling ready, not just for the day, but for the life you want to live. There's dignity in that. There's power in it, too. So tonight, try this. Walk into your kitchen. Warm a small cup of water, not too hot, just soothing. Pour in a splash of pure pomegranate juice, about a quarter cup. Add a thin slice of fresh ginger. Stir gently, and sip it slowly. Let it be a moment for you. A moment to say, "I'm still here. I'm still strong. And I'm showing up for myself." If you're ready to make this a part of your life, I'd love for you to join me. Subscribe for weekly tips like this: simple, science-backed ways to feel stronger, sharper, and more connected to your health. Your best years aren't behind you. They're waiting for you to nourish them, one small sip at a time.